Where is this? How to minimize this thing? I just did that. Okay, let's just continue. I don't want to think much. So what is cloud? It's a data center hardware and software that the vendors use to offer the computing resources and services, right? So before we use the data center, as you see on the picture, it was a lot of big stuff that where we keep the servers are kept, and now it's not like that anymore. So the cloud is made of servers in data centers all over the world. Moving to the cloud can save companies what? Money, of course, and add convenience for users. The way they did now is different than before, that you have physical data centers that you have to pay for maintenances, you have to pay for this. Now it's on the cloud, right? And that's what they said. The cloud is made of servers. That's what you need. It's virtual servers, okay? It's not physical servers that you have to go in a room. It's not like that. It's virtual. Everything is virtual. It's beautiful. It's to understand about the cloud. It's very powerful. I'm sure everybody is saving the data on the cloud. They don't even know how it works, but what you need to know is that those are virtual servers. So what is actually cloud computing? Let me share something different, and put this one here. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing has the cloud and they provide services. There are services. When we talk about cloud computing, if you hear that word somewhere, you just know that they're talking about cloud, and there are also services. Why cloud computing? Cloud computing is a transformative technology that has revolutionized the way we store, how we access our data, and how we manage the data and the application over the internet. So it's just something innovative, if I can put it like that. The way you store the data is not like, okay, I have before, if you go to offices, you see that they were putting data in the folders and they have to put it in their desks. Now, everything is stored on the cloud and you can access it. You can manage it the way you want, and it's very organized, and everything is over the internet. If you don't have the internet, you cannot talk about cloud. So just to put it simple like that. How is the traditional computing? In the traditional computing, individual like you guys and me, or organization, or large companies, when I'm talking about organization, just look at maybe Amazon selling stuff. The way they organize stuff now is different because they save customer data on the cloud. They will run software or application on a physical computer or servers located in their premise. So they used to have physical servers, like you have a big room. That's where you keep data is saved on those hardware, those SSD, those memory, a lot of stuff like that. They have to save it that way before, but now they don't have to bother about that. So that's the traditional way. People have the hard drive, where they're saving. Even people now, they do have it. But when you're talking about cloud, there's no hard drive, physical hard drive, just the same. Cloud computing, I don't know why this side are just going. Change again the order that I put. Okay, so we were on this slide about the traditional computing and what is cloud computing. Give you, this is just the advantages, right? Scalability is instant, it's controlled via a software. You can add something, you can cancel, you can rebuild. I'll give you an example. When you're managing maybe your pictures, and if it's back up to your cloud service, or maybe to your Google Drive, or maybe your Apple iCloud, anything, if you can add something, you can delete it, you can rebuild something instantly, and then it's very flexible. It's not like, okay, before, when you delete something, it get deleted on the where you are saving. It was kind of difficult. Now you can manage your data, everything. When I say data, is images, anything that is information. You start small, then scale your resources up and down as you need. When they say scale your resources up and down, is like I can choose to add more, I can choose to remove, and I will be charged for only what is there, right? Illusion or infinite resource available on demand. So you can just choose to have some. And when we say on demand, it's like you are going on this New Jersey Transit map, you want to see the schedule of the train, it's giving you some information just right. As you are demanding, it gives you what you demand, only what you requested. So that's just one example. Why cloud computing? The cost is very cost efficient. You pay as you go. Small, medium size, those companies are paying for you. Those company, if you are using whatever you are using to retrieve some data, they are paying, and it's very cost effective. Pay as you go, right? If someone requests this information, we'll just give what you requested, and the company behind the scene, maybe it's not you paying. You pay if it's you backing up your data or whatever somewhere. You just pay for what you use, right? And you pay as you go. If you don't have nothing there, you not pay for anything. It's not like, okay, the storage, the physical storage, when you're saving or keeping your stuff in the storage, you pay per month. Either you use it, you keep your stuff in the storage, or you don't keep, you have to pay every month. But with the cloud, it's not like that, right? You pay as you go. You keep something 1 gigabit, you pay only for that. You don't have to pay monthly. If you want to pay monthly, that's another package, but it's very cost efficient. That's what you need to remember. Small, medium-sized company can tap the infrastructure of corporate giants, right? They can it's accessible for everyone. Before, someone to rent a space or to get a storage, you have to think to have money. But now you have a small company, you have little data, you pay only for what you have. You don't have to pay for big space and not using the whole thing. So time to service market is really convenient for companies, businesses. No upfront costs. It's not like you have to pay if you don't use, they will charge you. No, you pay as you go, as you're using. That's the word. Maintenance also reduce the size of a client IT department. Before, I'm just comparing from what it was before to now. Before, you have to pay someone to go and check the maintenance. Is all the data center working good, well, the way it's supposed to work? But now it's not like that. The maintenance is taken care by the company. If it's AWS, they are taking care of maintaining everything for you. You don't have to deal with that. You don't have headache that I'm saving my data on Google Drive. I have to pay for maintenance fees. No, Google will take care of it. So this is good. What the software updates, the updates of software, the customer doesn't have to. I don't think someone here ever bother about, okay, I have to update the software of Google Drive. No, Maybe with Apple or this, they will ask you to upgrade or to another software level. But when it comes to cloud, you don't bother, the customer doesn't bother about, oh, I have my picture there, I have to maintain, I have to make sure everything is fine. No, you don't bother about that. You just save your thing, they will take care of the rest. So security patches, those are just security, this is just part of the maintenance, everything, making sure that your data are secure. You don't worry about that. They are taking care of it. Monitoring system health, is everything fine? Is there any problem on the hardware? You don't bother. So it's good. Cloud computing is actually good because you don't worry about some certain stuff. The backup of your data, they just ask you, sometimes it's automatic. They back up your picture or videos or everything that you have there themselves. So let's go about the key concept. Let's talk a little bit more about some key concept that if someone talk to you is mentioning cloud, even if you don't know everything that I'm saying by head, at least you heard about it. You will not be ignorant when you know something. You go somewhere and they're talking about something, you say, oh, I know this word. I know. When we talk about resource pooling, is what cloud providers pool computing resource to serve multiple customers. So let's take the example of people who are taking the train. They want to know when the next bus or the next train is coming. A lot of people are using that app with you. And it's convenient because it's available for you. At the same time, it's available to someone else. So multiple customer can access the same app that you are using, and the data are constantly, there's a word for that, continuously coming. There's your request is giving you information as you are requesting, and it's live. It's very good, right? And someone else is somewhere else and he's requesting the same information. Just know that cloud is actually beautiful. It's good. It's help people to know what they need to know or to request one information when they want, and it's available. The availability of data is something very important. So this multi-tenant model enable what? Efficient resource utilization, scalability, and flexibility. So the app is flexible. Yeah, it can accommodate a lot of customers at the same time. It's not like when you go there, they say, oh, wait, there's another one requesting the same thing. Wait, no, it's available, it's flexible, it's scalable. Resources are dynamically assigned and reassigned based on what demand. I just took some basic example that you guys are using. Cloud is used in a lot of stuff, but I took the example of the train. What time is the train? Those are cloud. Everything is there, and then people are accessing. I want to know when those are just basic example that I'm really taking. Rapid elasticity. Cloud services can quickly scale up or down to accommodate changing workloads. Just imagine a lot of people are requesting something in the Bronx, they are in New York, they are requesting the same information that people in China want to access also, see? So they scale on demand, they scale up and scale down. And you will see that the same data that you are asking, the app sometimes will be slower on peak days. There are some peak days that a lot of people are going maybe to work, and then they want to access the same app at the same time. Or maybe you go to Amazon or Walmart.com and you see on Black Friday, a lot of people are accessing. And you will not even know that maybe 1,000 people are accessing the same website as you are at the same time, right? So it can scale up, scale down based on the demand. And when people are not requesting, it knows how to manage. You have software very great, if I can put it like that, just to accommodate the scale up, scale down. Scale up is you want more. Scale down is that you reduce the amount of traffic, stuff like that, right? This elasticity allows users to scale resources as needed, ensuring optimal performance and cost effectiveness. On-demand service. Those are key concepts. You hear a lot of even files, Verizon, you see on demand, that word, on-demand service. Cloud computing provide on-demand access to a shared pool of computing resources, such as servers, storage, database, networking, software, and analytic, right? On-demand access. I want to access this information now. I want to go to this website. I want to get this now. On demand, as you are requesting, they give you what you want. User can access these resources instantly without the need for extensive infrastructure setup. As you are requesting, you have it, right? You don't need to say, okay, as I'm requesting something, I have to wait for 5 minutes. Sometimes it's as you are asking something or you're requesting something, you have it. So you have a broad network access. Cloud services are accessible over the internet from a variety of devices. You can do it on your laptop, smartphone, or the tablet, right? This accessibility will ensure that users can connect to the cloud from virtually anywhere. And I don't know what this thing is. Yes, this is what, with an internet connection. You cannot talk about cloud if there's no internet. It's true, we have hybrid, but when I say hybrid, mostly private, but you need an internet connection. Okay, major service is also cloud computing resources are metered and users only pay for what they consume. I mentioned this pay-as-you-go model enhance cost efficiently. I told you before, if you want to store the information, you have to pay in a data center for the whole month, you see? And just imagine you don't have a lot of sources of stuff that you want to save. Let's say you have only one picture. You are paying for the whole thing, for the whole month, for only one picture. And that's very costly. But just imagine now, you are paying only for your one picture that you have saved on the cloud. That's very good. You don't have to pay, for what you're not using. So service models, these are just terms that I really want you to have in mind when we talk about cloud. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. It provides virtualized computing resource over the internet. Users have control over the operating system, the storage, and network, while the cloud provider manages the underlying infrastructure. IaaS is in term. There are some terms that you will not learn it or understand it in one class, but as you are going on through the internet, when you see the same term, the same word repeating, you say, oh, she mentioned about this, or I saw this somewhere. Platform as a service, PaaS, offer a platform that include tools and services for application development, right? Users focus on building and deploying application without managing the underlying infrastructure. Software as a service delivers fully functional application over the internet. Users access software without worrying about maintenance, updates, or infrastructure management. So this is just an example that I put here for you to understand.
Look at those.
Computer. SaaS,
sorry,
and I.
Chris, sorry,
Yes.
Priscilla. So the X stands for anything like
because you said service as a what was
The
what
S
did you
is
say again?
software.
So
The
I
S
mean
is
the X, so they replace it they
yes,
replace it to like by infrastructure and by P
yes,
platform. Okay, I see.
E
Okay,
platform.
all right.
Exactly. Yes.
So X
Yes.
is changing
Yes. The first
according
letter
to the
is
model.
changing.
According to the
Yes.
model. All right. Thank you.
Yes. SPA, when they talk about software as a service, if you see when they talk about software as a service, you will see on the picture, the first picture is the end users. You guys are using that is at our level, the level where you are taking your phone. The this platform, they call it software as a service, right? Apps through browser. You are browsing on an app. That's software as a service. Platform as a service model deliver a computing platform for custom software development as a service. Platform as a service. Application developers. Those are people who are developing those apps. That's their level, right? Now, when we're talking about infrastructure as a service is the network architects. Those are people, that's the infrastructure, how they manage the maintenance, all those people. So it's three different levels, very important that you have to put in mind when you are talking, just end users, application developers, those are software developers, those are people that they hire, right? End users is us. So that's the software that you're using at that level. You just need to know that I'm at the level of SaaS. That's my level then, where
Okay,
I
so
am.
I have a question in regards to cloud.
Yes.
I know that lately I heard that Amazon is the one offering the services to many institutions. Is it the only company offering cloud to
Who?
those institutions? Amazon.
No, it's not the only company. We are talking
Okay,
about Google Drive here. Google
all
have its
right.
We have OneDrive. If you have a window, you have OneDrive. If we have Azure, we have a lot of company out there. We have Dropbox, right? We
I
have a lot
see.
of
Okay,
company. Yes.
all right.
But it's just because Amazon is taking over a lot of, but it's not the only one.
Okay, all right. It's clear.
Mhm. Even if you have an iPhone, you have iCloud. They have their own, right? You have Google, Android, they have their own.
Well, I
Mhm.
have a question as well. Sorry.
Yes.
So you don't get to choose your cloud then?
You if
As
you pay,
a,
even if
as a
even
software
if you
as a
are
service.
if you have an iPhone, you have
Mhm.
some stuff free that they're giving you. Some memory free, like gigabit. They gave maybe 5 gigabit free because you are using their operating system. Now, I have an iPhone, but I still have access to my Gmail. The Gmail that you have is giving you also like 15 gigabit free, gigabyte, right? It's free. So you can choose. And if I want more, I will pay. I will pay. If I want more space, I have to pay. If I need the storage of another company, what I need to do is just to pay. When you go to AWS, you pay. Even though if you are saving only one thing there, even if it's 1 cent, they will charge you 1 cent. I don't know if I answer your question.
Yes. So what I mean is, let's say as software as a service model user, let's say
Mhm.
that's on our phone, right? Using, let's say, our apps, then you don't that way you don't choose. It's
Yeah,
already
you
on your.
don't choose. Yeah, you don't choose because it's actually the application that you are using. It's the
Okay.
level where you are using. It's what you are using at your level. If you are using uh Google Drive. The software as a service is what they present to you, actually.
Okay. But then
Yeah.
when you move higher, let's say, oh yeah, then you get to choose who you want to go with.
Yeah, if you want to choose one, it's up to you. It's really up to you. And they will all of them have this infrastructure, this tree stuff that this
Okay.
thing. All of them. They have IIS, those are their architects, they have developers, they have they have their users, let's put it like that. So you are a user, you can be a user of a lot of cloud services at the same time.
Thank you.
No problem. So what's next here? So deployment model, we have the public cloud. Public cloud services are available to the general public and our own operated and managed by a third party cloud service provider. Example include Amazon Web Service, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, as Google Drive, all the stuff. So the private clouds are dedicated to a single organization offering greater control over resources and security. So there are companies that have their own cloud service. They can be managed internally or by a third-party provider. They want their own stuff. They don't want to use maybe Amazon. They don't want to use something else. No, those are called private clouds. Public is what you have to access the internet. Everyone is using, right? Hybrid, I combine both public and private. So there are some companies that are using their own. That means they have the data center and they're using also public resources. They have their own cloud and they have also public and private. That's what we call hybrid. This model allows data and application to be shared between them, providing greater flexibility and optimization of existing infrastructure. So we will practice Google Drive. So I put 1 hour. We have a little bit more than 1 hour to go over Google Drive and to go over our point. Okay. Yes. So let me take a drive. I want to add my own something that I'm using frequently. So this is my drive. On the left here, you can always go back and see everything that you have there. This. So you see, they're telling me already that it's running out of memory. I have to clean up or maybe buy more at this, that's how they make money also. Clean up space, get offer. Okay. Okay. It looks like I don't have a lot of stuff in this drive, but that's fine. My drive computers, you see here the computers that sync. You can sync your own computer, or you can download drive for computers, and as you are working on your computer, it will sync to that. It will show you if you have a computer that is synced, you will see it here. The files that I share with you, if someone shares something with you on Google Drive, you will be able to see it here. Let me access another Google Drive maybe you will see what I'm talking about. So in this no thanks, not now. On this drive, if I go to share with me, I will see stuff that people share with me, right? That's only what I wanted to show you. A lot of stuff that I share with you. You guys can go also on your Google Drive. Everybody have a Gmail. So someone here does not have a Gmail because you need a Gmail to access Google Drive. You're very good to have Google Drive. So recent, if you want to see your recent stuff, maybe something that you just added, I use that for a lot of stuff as I show you the first time. And birth certificate for my kids, I put a lot of stuff, I share a lot of stuff there. There you see also a place here. So if you are coming and you are in a hurry, you just want to see your recent stuff that you just opened, you're going to recent right away. So if there's anything on the spam, you will see it. This is a trash. If you accidentally deleted something and you want to take it over, just go to trash and then you move it back to your drive. The storage, it will tell you how much did you use. 3, this is the storage that I use, over 15. They give you 15 gigabyte free, okay? So you can do a lot of stuff with that. So now, let's talk about this new button here. In this new button, you have new folder. You can create a new folder. You have file upload. You can upload file from your computer. You have a folder upload. If you have a folder on your computer, you were working on your computer on something. Let's say I have a document here. I have a lot of stuff capitalized when I was going to school. I want to upload this folder, the whole folder with everything inside. Even if you have 10,000, right? With everything, you can do that. So we'll take some examples soon. We want to introduce everything that you have here. Google Sheet, that's Excel. They call it Google Sheet. Google Slide, that's PowerPoint, okay? They have Google Forms. You can create some forms. They have more stuff there that I don't use mostly, but you can use that but you have to know that it's there, right? Google Form, you can create some form like the one that you guys are filling up when the first time you came, you register. It's Google Form, it's there, it's free for everybody. Why not using it? Google Slide, you can create your slide as the one that I was sharing with you. You can do that, right? It's free for everybody. You just need a Gmail account, and that's it. Google Sheet, if you want to use Excel, and you have you can download that, it's very flexible. Let's go to and use new folder. So I want everybody to create something new folder and have a beautiful name and say, let's say training. Today, December 2nd, okay, AFRICATECH training or IT training. Everybody can create this IT training, and sometimes you can be specific. You can put December 2023 so that even if it's 2024 and now you want to retrieve it, just the way you name it is very important for you. You can say, okay, that was December, I took this training in December. You just put some stuff to guide you, because maybe on the long way you will have a lot of training that you're taking everywhere, but you just put some specific words. Let's do that. Create. Let's create. The folder will come here. IT training, you see, it's empty. So I'm in now. If you see here, my drive, if you are in the folder, it will show you this arrow, IT training, December 2024, 23. So what am I going to put inside? Let's go to new again. Let's put something inside, okay? New. Let's create a Google Doc. We'll study about Google Doc, Google Microsoft Word. Let's create a Word document. Let's put what did we learn the first week? We learned basic computer skills. And if you leave this as the first one, it will go on your title. Look, it will go on the title. I didn't write it here on the title. It will go, the first line will always be your title. So you better put something very nicely there that you can say what I learned. Now it will not change. You have to change it yourself. But the first time it goes right here because it was not titled. What I learned, basic computer, I learned a little bit of cybersecurity. Now I'm learning cloud, and in what am I? I'm learning, let's put cloud. And now let's go here and let's put Google Drive. Let's put PowerPoint. And I can put this with some bullet. This is what I learned in this program. Okay. Now you can bullet something is there. If I go back to my IT training, it's there. If I just refresh and I go to IT training, it's there. Right? If I open it, let's say I want to download it. Let's go to File. You want to download it. Download Microsoft Word, right? Or a PDF. You can download as a PDF. It will go on your computer. File. I went to File. Download. Right? As a PDF. Microsoft Word. You can choose which one you want. But the one that are easiest and well known are Microsoft Word and PDF. Download it in your computer. Let's do something else. Let's go back here to IT training. Now we are on the new button again. Let's go. Is everybody following? Don't just watch. Just if you're not familiar.
Yes. I just sorry. Yeah, not that you lost me, but when you created the IT training December 2023 folder,
Yes.
and then you went back to new, and then you
No, I didn't go.
created
Yeah, I click on. Let's do that again. So
Please.
go to my drive. Go to my drive. Right. You created your folder, right? It should be down somewhere here. Let's go down here. Did you see your folder? Go inside. Let's go inside together. I'm inside. If you are inside, you will see my drive and will tell you where you are. IT training, right? So now I went to new. I went to new.
Right.
And now I selected Google Doc.
Oh, then it's good. Then I'm good. Yeah.
Good. Now, if you select Google Doc, you can put a title there. What did I learn? This is what I learned. I I learned, this is actually what I put down, right? I put just
Yes, I
some words.
think I'm good now. I thought
Yeah.
I was lost. Yeah, I'm good now. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
now what I did is I went to File and I click on Download, the download button. The download button will give you in which format you want to download. PDF, everybody, if it was your resume, you can send it on PDF or Microsoft Word, right? So PDF, Microsoft Word. You can choose which in either or. So now okay, we'll come back to this things. In Google Drive now, you can make a copy, right? Look, inside a Google Doc, you can make a copy. You will make the copy of the same exact thing. You can make a copy. It will say copy of what I learned. You can put what I learned. One, make a copy. You will make another copy. And if I go back to my IT training up here, look where I am up here, I will see what I learned. What I learned. You can even change or rename it. Rename it. What I learned. You can remove, you can just put rename it as you want, right? So I don't need all of this. Just want to show you how it works. So now we are in IT training. So let's go back to the new button. Let's upload that file that we downloaded. That file that we downloaded is, let's go to file upload. That file is on your download folder, but you don't, just go to file upload. And then on the download side, you will see it. It will be there already. What I learned, I select this. It's everybody here. What I learned, one, you see it coming there. If you click OK, it will come here I selected the PDF one. Yeah, right? It's there. It's in my IT training December. So you can, the same way you can take anything on your computer from the file upload or folder upload. Let's upload a file. I don't know if you have a folder in your computer. Let's upload. Let's upload something. Summer 2022 dissertation, anything on your computer that you see. Or if you don't have a folder, that's fine. But just to show you that you can upload a complete folder. Maybe you downloaded a folder from your school or for work, and they want you to work on it. And you want to save it, or maybe you put all the pictures in one folder in your computer, and you want to put it on the cloud. That's how you do. You don't have to do manual stuff. Another thing you can do is to drag and drop. So I'm here. I want to save my pictures. I don't even know if I have pictures here. Pictures. Save pictures. What I can do, I can just drag. Look at what I'm doing right now. Look at my mouse. Look the way I'm doing it. Look. Everybody look. I will drag it and I will drop it here. So there's two ways and it's here. Can everybody see the way I did that? You can drag and drop. You don't just have to go on the upload button. You can just drag it. So if you are doing some stuff fast, you don't want to use some steps, what you do is you drag. Let's do another drag. Let's go on our folder down here. and then I go on capture. I go on anything you can just drag. I'm not sure if there's anything there that you can do it, but you can just drag it here. Can everybody see the drag? Okay, good. It's something very important to know also. It's very good to know. So if you have let's do the drag again with what? The same thing that I had here. Look, what I learned, it was here, and I want to drag it here. Now, it will not work like that because I was IT, where's my IT training? Okay, I'm here. I can take it and just put it like this. You see, it's ready for me to just drop it. Now they're asking me, do you want to keep both files or replace the existing one? You just put it there because I did it twice. That's why and it's the same name. That's why they're asking me that. So it's good to know. So now I told you I organize my stuff in Google Drive in folders. The first time we had some time to go over this. So I create folders. You can see a lot of stuff that I'm saving there. You have 15 gigabyte free. So you can use that. I'm using that to introduce everything that I'm doing. I have some workshop that I'm doing with some high school kids. I have it here. I have my school. When I was going to school, everything is organized, and I'll put dates so that when I look at here, I know that that was winter 2022, December 2021. The way you rename your stuff help you. It will help you even in 20 years. You will not say, oh, what was this again? The way you name something is very critical. It help you to retrieve what you want easily. The way you are organized is very important. I have even my mom stuff here. I'll put it here. I will put everything I save on the cloud. It's free for you guys. If you have a Gmail account, it's free. It's really free. You can have advantage and get and use that. So now let's look at all the features that you have on the cloud or here. Look up here. Those they have a name. Yesterday I realized that they have a name for these 4 dots here. It's not even 4, it's maybe 12. 3 times 3, 9. They have a lot of stuff inside, right? Applications. What I use is this one, the search one. We use Google search every time. We use Google Map. It's there. You have YouTube. Sometimes you don't have to go and check where is YouTube, but you just go on these photos, you will see some stuff there. Gmail is there. You want to go back to your Gmail account, you click here, it will just bring you to Gmail. And how to access your Google Drive is by going there and then going to Drive. Drive is there. Google Drive is there. If you are, for example, on your Gmail and you want to go to Google Drive, what you do is you go on this dot here, right? And then you select Google Drive and you are in, right? So inside here, there's a lot of stuff. Google Meet is there. Chat, you can see your contact. Google Drive, calendar, you can have your calendar. Google Translate is there. Your photos are there. You don't have to say, where's my photos? Where's my Google photo? What do I have in the photos? You know, you go here, it will sync some stuff from your phone to there automatically. I don't use this. It's also important for those who use. You have Sheet, Docs, Google Doc. You have Slide. You can do your slide, right? So you have Google Keep. It's very important. I showed you that the first time, maybe someone was not here, but you save your stuff. With Keep, you save very important stuff. I have my Keep that I use very often in doing my notes on my phone. Because if you have it on your phone, you can just download Google Keep and with the same email that you're using, if you save something, you will find it also here, right? So everything that you save on your phone in Google Keep, you just need internet. We studied that when we talk about cloud, you need internet, you need that connection. And when I'm doing something on my phone, I will do it so that you can see. I will put IT training. I want everybody to download Google Keep. It will save your life. It will help you a lot in doing a lot of stuff, right? IT training 2023, right? I'm here. So now you'll see, I put on the computer, there's nothing, right? But now I'm on my phone. I want you to see what will happen here. If I don't have internet, you will not see what I'm doing. But since I have internet on my phone, I will see the same thing. Just look and see. I put nothing there, right? So now I learn what is a RAM, SSD, SSD. I learn. You see how it's coming? I'm not typing anything on the computer. You see that?
Yes.
You see on my I'm not typing, right? You can say I didn't touch the computer, right? But you see the same thing there, right?
Yes.
So just how about you're outside and don't have your computer and you want to take a note quickly? You can use your phone, right? And just take, and then when you get home, you're on your computer, you can retrieve everything there. It's good, right?
Yes.
The cloud is good. It's good. It saves our life. It's very good. So I'm using that every single day to save my stuff, to save everything that I'm doing in lives. And the good thing also on the cloud is that if you are working on a project, for example, you are in a group, teamwork at work or at school, and the teacher gives you a topic, and now your part is part 1. And someone else is part 2. If I share this with the person, share with others. If I share it with Joelle right now, I don't have her email here, she will have access to what I'm doing right now. I will take one email. What is my contact? So that who is in my contact that I can use quickly? Joel is here. Things here. Just an example. I can take Aminata and anyone. Okay. Now I'm sharing this with you right now. Sharing with others. I share with you, and it will notify you. It will notify you that she sent me a message of what she learned today. That's what she said. Okay, you can put a note. Please check it out. What happened is that if she check her email and you see that when I was sharing, it gave you the option here. Look, editor, can she edit? Yes. Can she view? Yes. Can she comment? Yes. Editor, or maybe she can just comment. Commenter, she can just comment. She cannot modify my paper. Viewer, she can only view, right? If I put commenter, that means she can also comment. Editor, she can touch my paper. Okay, now I can also transfer ownership. I can also remove Joelle, right? I remove her. She cannot have access anymore. So let's do that again. I have her email and I will send her that message. She will have access again. So what happened is that you see now Joelle here, you see, she accessed my file. She can edit, she can do, right? She can do a lot of stuff in my paper. Maybe she's working on part 2, she will come and do her part. Just imagine you guys have a group work at school, and then you say, oh, business plan. You say, okay, I'll work on this, you work on this. And then the person can just come and just do what she's doing. You see, she's writing something there, right? And now that's the beauty about the Google or Share, Google Drive, or they have a lot of resources. We cannot share everything, but at least if you have a business with someone, don't just say, oh, I will work on this part, and then she come and give it to you or send it on a USB drive, and then you go and then check what she did. You guys can work together at the same time. She's there. You can see the purple. Can everybody see what she's doing? Is this I don't know if it's purple or what, right?
Yes.
Working, and I can also be working on my part. Okay, I'm here. I'm the one writing here, and she's there. That's very beautiful. And I'm sure you guys will need this instead of saying, okay, you finish and send me what you have, and right? We are working together. It's good, right? Something that you can take advantage. And now when you guys finish, you just proofread. You can even share with your professor and share with your manager or share with your, it's not only Google Drive that have this feature. All the cloud infrastructure, they have this feature that you can use, share stuff or write stuff at the same time, right? It's good. So now if I want to remove her, I just click on her name, and then it will give me just access, who can access, share, more version history, and also here. So version history, what is version history? Name, current version, see version history. If I go to version history, it will show me the time. So if you want to check who wrote at what time, what she did, it will give you the version. It tell you everything. It will gossip, or it will do something. It will say, oh, Krista was here 11:03. She created this, right? So someone cannot say, no, I started seeing last week. Even when I was going to school, my professor, when he touched my paper, I would see that when he touched, even when he's doing comment, I would see. And you cannot lie. He cannot lie, or you cannot lie to him, because everything is dated. You can say, okay, if she said, now, I'm the one who opened the document. We go to version history, right? And now you can see who opened the document, and then we'll see that she came around 11:24. And now if someone else comes, and then, that's what it is. Yes. No problem.
See you next week.
No problem. No problem. I hope you learned something today. No problem. Thank you for coming again. Thank you.
See you next week.
Okay, see you. Have a good weekend and good Saturday. Bye-bye. Make available offline. So if I want to remove her, what I do is I'll come here and I will remove access and I will save it, and it's safe. She does not have access anymore. I'm sure she will try to see what I'm doing, but she will not see. Yes, it shows here that she's there, but if I refresh, I will not see. I don't know, but maybe it will take some time. Okay. Okay. So this is Google Drive. It's beautiful. It has a lot of stuff. You just need to arrange your stuff the way. This is different Google Drive that I'm showing you. Here, I have a lot of stuff. On this one, I'm using it a lot because that was my first one. I use that every days, open folder, upload folder. So with the rest of time that we have, let's go a little bit about, let's talk about PowerPoint, okay? Maybe you have more time to go on PowerPoint yourself, right? PowerPoint, Google Drive, Google Slide. When you want to go to your PowerPoint, and it will save. So what you can do is go to IT training again, go to your IT training and open it there. Because if you open without being in a folder, it will just go everywhere. It will just go in your Google Drive, and but you want to be organized. Organization is very important. So let's do this, right? And if you want to delete something, you can delete. You can delete. Don't be scared to delete. I will delete this because it was not part of what we were doing. I will delete. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Yes. You can delete your stuff.
Yes.
Yes, delete as you want, you know. So now I want to open a PowerPoint. Let's do PowerPoint. We have 30 minutes. We didn't even have a break, but that's sorry, guys. We have a lot of stuff to do in 2 hours only. Let's do this. Okay. So this is PowerPoint, right? For Google, right? You can title your presentation and say Google or Cloud intro. Just remember, it should be big. It should be accessible to the title need to be big. And now, who is the presenter? You can put who is the Minata? Okay. And now you put the name of your professor or the name of the person of the, maybe you are making a workshop for your company. You can put she's working for Amazon or whatever you want. Let's just put it like this. You can put whatever you want. So now this is how it's gonna look. You can do every time when I'm working, I do a slideshow to see how it looks like, right? Looks good, right? Someone say yes, it looks good. Slideshow.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, slideshow, this button here give you the ability to start from the beginning of your slides or to present, right? So now, what do? You can choose themes. There are themes here, right? You can choose something very beautiful. Don't you have to choose the default template that we had, the white one. You can choose anything that they're proposing you here. It's based on your aesthetic, if you like, you know. And now you see how it is. The name is here. Let's say we present it, how it's gonna look like. You see, you can, okay, you can put Aminata, student at AFRICATECH. Okay. Okay. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. It's not that beautiful. I can choose what I think is good for me, right? Just to show you, this is what I use for my slide. You guys see what I was presenting to you. This is the one I use. And based on what you want, you can choose what you want. Okay, we are done with the team. I just want you to see that there are a lot of teams there. Okay, so now let's choose something acceptable. Okay, now you want to add another slide, right? You click here plus, it will show you, it will add a slide with your template. But if I click here, you can say, I just want a blank slide. It will give you a blank slide, you see? If I click here, this arrow here, it gives you a blank slide. It gives you some options. But now you can choose maybe something different. But if you are here and then you are clicking on the first one, it will give you the same template. This is based on the same template that you, based on the same theme or the theme that you chose from the beginning. So this is very important to know that you can just say I want a blank slide, because maybe you want to put a picture. When I'm taking a picture of on internet, when I was looking on, I put the cloud picture. Sometimes when I'm making my slide, you can go on internet and get whatever is free there. You can put clouds, right? But it's not the cloud that we are talking about. But if you put cloud computing images, you will see that now you have some stuff that makes sense. Now you can take it, or maybe something that is interesting. If you go to images, you'll see something, right? Now, what can I do with this? I go on sniping tool. This is in your computer. Sniping tool, right? You can take a picture there and do what, and you click on new, and then to click something. You want to present something, right? On internet, there are free images. What sometimes you have to do is just to put the source. You copy the URL. We study about URL. You just put it at the end so that someone just say, you took my picture, you put the source. This is where I took it. I didn't say I'm the one who made the slide, the picture. You can take it. When it's on the internet, it's free. It's accessible. You can take it and just put that I'm not the owner. You just put the URL at the bottom. That's it. So now I'm on this. On sniping tool, I'm showing you a lot of things at the same time. So just for you to know, you can save it on your computer, but I don't have to save it because I just need it for a purpose. So now I'm here. First of all, we have to what? Give a title to our presentation, right? Otherwise, it will be untitled. Cloud introduction, you can put class, December class. So, or 2023, December 2023 to class, so that if you take another class one day, you know that, okay, right? So we are here. We have our blank slide. What I do is I do copy and paste, right? Copier, coller. Copier, coller. Tu copies et tu colles. Those who speak French. You have it here. Let's see how it looks like. And a picture, in order to make it nice, you cannot just expand it on this. It will look weird. So you have to know that the way you are presenting also your picture is sure. But let's look. You see, now I can make my slide. On slides, actually, you don't have to put a lot of writings. You don't have to put a lot of writings. You can put images and you are talking and people are just looking at the image and then they know what you're talking about, right? Sometimes I put a lot of words just for you guys to read and have something to like a backup. But when you are presenting maybe a workshop, you can put an image of a child and then you're just explaining what the child is having and people will not be trying to read. You don't put, that's the rule for PowerPoints. PowerPoints, you want people to get attracted, not to sleep as they are watching or trying to read everything. It should not be wording. Microsoft Word is to put words, a lot of words, but PowerPoint is a presentation. You want to make it nice, easily accessible to everyone to understand without making for what she's saying, that way she, try your best to put it less word or maybe space it the way I usually do. I put a lot of space, right? And put it nicely, right? I put something, I even bold it so that you guys just focus on this. So now we are here. So let's write something. Let's say cybersecurity, whatever. Let's say cybersecurity. Let's put it here. Ensure that blah blah blah. So what I'm doing, I just select one part. So here you have the font. You can choose anything that is suitable for you, right? I use Meriwether. I go on normal. You can bold it. If you bold it, it's gonna be like this. You can reduce the size. You can increase it. You can bold it. You can increase the text color. You can highlight. If I want to highlight this, I highlight. I go to highlight, and I highlight it. Okay. So now you can delete even here this one, and you can increase. Always make sure it's big enough so people can see. You can choose to what, to center it, or to add space, double space, right? But it should not be out of your box. If it's out of your box, try to catch it. Otherwise, when you present it, nobody will see. So just make sure it's in the box, and then you can see it, right? Send a message. Uh-oh. Sorry. Is there something I can do? I don't know. Sorry, Prizo. What can I do for you to help? Huh? Let me try to. Is it on my side? Can you join with your phone? Can you try with your phone? If you're using a computer, you have the option to use your phone as well, right? Can someone know how we can help him? Sure. Okay. Friends, I think it has to do with what your computer's not sharing. Yeah, try with your phone and see. I don't know when when you start having issues, but you should notify a long time ago. I don't really know. I'm very sorry. So let's try this. Oh, security. Let's do this. So now another good thing is to know how to play with the animation, right? So there's a way to take this thing. Where is it? Server coding. You know. So this animation tool that you have to know also. Insert animation, right? Look at the PowerPoint structure. Here on the file, we have what? We have 20 minutes. Let's try. You have new. You can open a presentation. You can open something on your phone, on your computer. Maybe you did that with Microsoft PowerPoint, and now you want to upload it here. You can open you can import slides, you can make a copy of the entire presentation. What we just did, you want to make a copy, you can make a copy, and you can even make a copy of just some slides. Maybe you have 30 slides and you want to have a copy with the same template, with the same stuff that you were doing. You can do that. You can share it as we showed before, the same share button someone can do, because when you are working in a group, just imagine you have a project, someone have to do the head, or someone have to do the tail, so you don't have to wait and say, oh, how are we going to work? We have to meet physically every day in one classroom and do it. Everybody can work on his own and say, okay, I'm working on the hair, and you will work on the hands, and I will work on the toes, right? So everybody can work on his own at home. You don't have, or maybe even together, as we saw Joel and me, we were working on the same file. You can do that. You can, at the end, you can download PDF, JPEG, any format that you want, and send it even to WhatsApp, right? If you download it on your computer, I show you how to use WhatsApp for web, right? I have my WhatsApp here. So you don't have to download anything. You just go whatsapp.com. I have my WhatsApp here. And the good thing also is you can go on Drive, right? And upload it here. So if I upload it here, and now I have it on my, and I have my same email on my phone, so I can access the same thing. If you have Google Drive on your phone, you just download Google Drive on your phone, and I have it here. If I search Drive, I have Drive on my phone. Same email. Everything that you did over the internet on the train, you can read it on your phone. Even if you were doing something and then you didn't have time to print it in the library because you're a student or whatever, what you can do is just upload it on your Drive. Your Drive is accessible everywhere. I have it now. I'm going on the train. I have to study for something. I have to study all those pages. What I do is I open the Drive. I go on the same email. I log in, and then I'll have everything that I was doing on my computer, right? I don't have to print a lot of papers and say, oh, I have to. But while you're on the train, you can use that time that you are there. Sometimes you're on the train. In New York, when I was going to school, I went to school in New York. I would spend maybe 1 hour from Bronx to Manhattan or Brooklyn in the train. On the train, you can do a lot of stuff. When you have your document, your data, everything that you're doing on the cloud, you can access it everywhere. Sometimes I send it to my WhatsApp so that I'll have it frequently, but it's there on the cloud. And the cloud is not only on the computer. I can access it on my tablet. I can access it on my phone. So that's something beautiful that you guys can take advantage of. Take your books, ebooks, right? You download something on the internet on your computer, because on the phone you cannot see a lot of stuff or download. You download a book because you guys have to read a lot. As you're reading, you have a lot of knowledge. As I was searching something on maybe a book on cloud computing, I go there, I search cloud book, PDF. You can have something there, maybe on Amazon, maybe you bought something. Now you download it. You download it. What is something free? You have it here. You download. If I download it and I upload that on my Drive, right? Upload that on the Drive. I didn't download yet. It's there. It's taking some time. If it comes, it will be there. I download that on my phone, and I can have the same thing at this moment on my phone. So that means there's no excuse not to read about cloud. If you're interested about cybersecurity, read. Take a lot of books. It's out there free. You read it. The time that you're spending, maybe it's only when you're driving and you cannot read. But if someone is driving you, you can be reading. We need to know a lot. If you want to educate yourself, you have to read. Take that habit of reading. So now I'm here. We learn how to add something. You can space. This space is big like that for the title. Intro, right? Intro to cooking. You can do your own stuff and put it out there. People can do intro to cooking, and now it's there. It's big, right? But it's not centered. You can see that it's not centered. I don't like it. So what I do here is align. I can center it. Intro to cooking. Let's see how it looks like now. Intro to cooking. It's more beautiful. It's just about the beauty. When you're doing something, don't just do it because people ask you to do. But sometimes when you're presenting a workshop, They could be amazed and not even asking question by the way you design your slide, the way you put it, a good team, the way you attract people is nice, and they just give you a hands up or say good, good, just because you presented it the way. It's the same thing when you go to a restaurant. Some people just buy something by the picture. The picture looks good. I want the same thing. It's not even because the way they put the food is good, but the way you put or you sell when you go to restaurant, the way they present it, right? Presenting is a presentation. The way they present the food, sometimes someone is not hungry, but he just wants to eat because the way you present it, you put something here. Don't just put everything and say it's going to the belly. Yes, it's true, it's going there, it's going to get mixed there. But what is people looking at? What is people seeing, right? So presentation, just do your best to put animation. Let's do animation. Okay, let's copy something that we will try to animate. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. I really want to do this before. So now this space, you can increase it, right? And if you are doing your own stuff, you can put your logo here so that people just don't steal your slide and say it's there. No, you can put your logo there. You can, I will paste it. Now, let's do something. Let's move this one a little bit up. It's true when it's down, it's also beautiful, but I can reduce it. I even can bold this. I can increase the space. Can everybody see? I know you guys are tired. We didn't have any break today, but I apologize. Let's, on number 1, let's do something. Insert. Here, up here, we have file. We have edit, right? You can undo. I just move this down and up. I can undo it. I don't want it. Okay. Undo it again. Undo it again. Undo it again. Undo it again. It go back to the same. No, I don't want it. Now I go, or you do Control Z, or you do this. It will go back where you were, right? You see how it's changing. Okay. So edit have what? You can cut, you can copy, you can paste. Page without formatting, you can select all. You have all this picture. You can go back and just look and see what is the view button offering me. Slideshow, motion, theme, grid view, a lot of stuff there. Show speaker note. Do you want to show your speaker note? Maybe speaker note are appearing. No, I don't want. Maybe you remove it. Show first. There are some stuff that you just have to Google and say, what is this, right? Insert. You can insert an image. You can upload from your computer, right? You have an image, you have a picture, or maybe your picture you want to attach, or maybe you are doing a kitchen, your business is cooking, and now you are doing a PowerPoint to present. Maybe you want a proposal for people to help you fundraising, and now you have a picture of good meals that you did, the presentation. You can upload it. If it's in your computer, I show you, even if it's on your phone, you can put it on your drive, and then you can put, and when it's on drive, you can have it on your computer. And if it's on your phone, you can send it on your drive. From the drive, you can access it both ways, phone and computers, right? You can have your computer, and then you can download it. When you download it, you go to view, or to insert, you can insert an image in upload from your computer. Don't forget that drive is on your phone, it's on your tablet, you can access it on your computer. So even if you don't have your computer, you have your phone. If you can do a lot of stuff with both ways. Text box, you can add just a text box. Okay, I need a text box here, right? I need a text box here, and in the text box you put something. So insert what we wanted to put. You have a lot of stuff here: table, shape, chart, a diagram, just to explain what you're doing. We want to add animation here. I select what I want to add. I go to insert. I will put animation. Now, look here, guys. Animation, as it appear, one click. Sometimes I click and then something appear, right? So I can put fade out. I can, and I put after previous by paragraph on something. So now let's see how it works. I go to slideshow. Let's go to the slide before. Intro to cooking. You see, it's not even showing what we want, but let's, because we did not put that on every word. So let's select everything and let's say that we want to add animation on it. So it will show you how to add, how to fade out. I don't want fade out. The first thing here is fade out. Flight from left. You have, maybe you wanted to zoom in the way it's coming, and on click, and you can do an add animation on everything that is here. It can come different way. The way you want is you. It's really up to you. I can put this one. Okay, play. Let's see. You see, on, I say on click that I have to click for it to come. Click. Okay, let's see. Click. We say on click. It's not showing. It's showing the whole thing on click, but I can select only this part, and I put animation appear on click. Okay, now I select this and I want it to appear. This thing you just have to play with it. Fly out to left, fly out to bottom or to top by paragraph. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's see this how it come. This one I didn't put any animation on it. I click, you see the way it's coming now, right? You see the way it's coming. Maybe you don't have to click it like this. You are talking about protection of personal information, and now you say example, it comes this way. Now you introduce cybersecurity and then you put it for people to see. And prevention of identity theft. Okay, we were going to take, this is the example. You see the way it's coming, it's beautiful, it's nice, you know. We can do that on all the slides. It's just a matter of time, but you can make something beautiful, right? And you see the way, because I say fly out from top. So the way it's flying out is from top. It can also be a bottom, or maybe from left or from right. So it's just some add-on stuff that you can just do, right? Animation is something very beautiful that you can add on each slide. If you don't add, it will not be there. It will be none. You see none here, that means you have nothing. Now, if you add something, you can apply it to every slide, or maybe you can say slide from right and then slide for left, and apply it to all my slides. You don't have to go slide by slide. You can just add some stuff, slide transition. So one slide is here. Let's do a slideshow. You see the way it went? Look at the way it's getting out, right? And now this one we added specifically on each of them, right? So this is actually how it works. I hope you guys can do something, be creative, do something. You have the background, you can change the background, right? The background color is this. You can choose an image or your personal image to make a background, right? Layout, apply layout. You can apply this theme, transition. It's everything that we saw that. You can use the help. I don't really use that because I know what to do when I'm coming here. Extension, tools, spelling. I don't really use all this, but it's there for all of us. Slide, you can add new slide, you can duplicate the slide. You want this slide only to get duplicate. I will do that. And the slide is duplicated. Can you see? It's there. It will come to time. It's same, right? You can duplicate the slide. Maybe sometimes I duplicate the slide because I did the formatting on this slide already, and I don't want to do that on all my slides. I duplicate the same slide because I put the title was good already. I want the same dimension. I just duplicate and then I remove the data inside here. What is inside here, and I put the new data. I just make sure that the title, this will change, right? The title also will change, because if you don't do that, you can have importance of cybersecurity in our daily lives. And now the next one is the same. The next one is the same, but here is not the same. So make sure everything is what is stating what you are saying, right? I made all this on, there are also tools to make slide, but this is what I can share with you for today. It's good to practice, guys. It's very good. It's very good to practice. I don't know if someone learned something today. If you learned something, that's great. But
Yes,
what did you say? I didn't hear. What did you say? Who was speaking? I don't know. I didn't hear. Can you hear me, guys? Hello?
Yes, Christelle.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, can you go over again this week or send me the recording?
Yes. Who is that?
It's me, Decore.
Okay, the query. Okay. Sure. I will do that with you. It's on the cloud.
can you do that to all of us actually? Because this is good to
Yeah, I
remember.
was about to say the same thing.
Yes. I will try to publish it on YouTube channel so that you can see. Like us on Facebook. When you like us, we have more students and some people can benefit. I know it's basic.
Sorry, but if I'm not on Facebook, what do I do?
Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, if I'm not
Oh,
on
you're not
no,
on
I'm
Facebook.
not on
Okay, if you're not
I mean,
on
I used
Facebook,
to have an account before, but
that's fine. That's fine.
I don't go there anymore.
Yes. Who is that? How come I cannot see who's speaking?
Anik.
Nick. Okay, hi, Nick. Okay, that's fine. If you're not on one of those social media, it's fine. But I'm sure you're on YouTube. So when I will share it on YouTube, you guys like. As you're liking, it reach out more people.
Yes,
Those are
definitely.
basic,
Yes.
right? YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's just for other people to know about what you guys are doing. It's true, it's basic, but those basic are sometimes important, right? So there are some stuff maybe you know already. That's fine, but those basic stuff are always important. So next week, what we'll do is I wish you guys could be here because I wanted to open a computer and show you what we learned in the first class. What is a RAM? You can see it physically. It will be great also to, at least when you have, it's not just a book, it's now you can see what you learn, what is an SSD, how it looks like, all those, stuff. So that's actually what I'm going to do. You can also like us on Google, give us a good review, right? Give the company a good review. It will help other people who are coming straight from Africa or somewhere to know about this program, right? We're making it free. But that's all you guys can offer, at least to make a review. If you go to AFRICATECH, you can make a review there on Google review. You can do that, right? It's simple. It help others to be blessed also with some basic stuff, right? And if someone wants to come physically, I said I will be giving a computer for those who attended in the classroom. So if someone is new in America, I'm sure it can bless that person, right? It's at least something he can use to do his own stuff. So just share with others about the program if you like it, of course, right? Okay, guys, any question? We are almost at the end. Next week will be our last section. We'll have another batch. There are a lot of people who register for the next batch. So if you guys have people, you can also recommend that for those who does not have any background, any background. Maybe you guys knew a lot while joining, but there are some people out there, they don't know anything and they need help. Sharing is, I don't know how this Zoom thing is working, but making everything complicated. Okay, guys, any question? Oh, no. Do you guys have any question? Fabrice?
No, thank you.
Prezo, were you able to hear us? Judy Gaël, tu as des questions?
No.
Tu as des questions, Judy Gaël?
Non, pas encore. Je n'ai pas de questions.
Okay. So I'm going to share the PowerPoint. Were you able to practice I was doing, or maybe it was very fast? I want the feedback so that I can improve next time, okay? Were you able to practice, guys?
It was a little bit faster for me, so that's why I want to review and then practice more. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Good. Good. I appreciate the feedback. It's because of the time. We have only 2 hours, and I know a lot of people have other commitment to do, so the time. But I'm sure we'll have more than maybe 4 weeks next time, so that everybody can have time to practice and show what they did, right? Or maybe I'll put a project there so that before you even join, that you went there and look, so that we'll just see what we didn't do or what we don't know. Okay. Thank you, guys. If you don't have any question, I will see you guys next week. Have a good day, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Christelle. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Ok, merci. Bon week-end à toi aussi.
Tu dis quoi?
J'ai dit bon week-end à toi.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.